What's up, YouTube? I'm the Goddess of Justice. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You can comment. But this is for the sign of Leo. My Leo, my Leo. My royalty. Hello, Your Highness, Your Majesty. You know, the message that I got for my Leos is I demand respect. Bow down, bitches, bow down. Leos, they're very royal, they're very fancy, but they're very loving and very giving, and they're really, really sweet. Like, if you got a Leo, you hit the motherfucking jackpot if you got a Leo. But Leo, let's just get into this, Leo. Another message I got was for you is let them know. Let them know. Okay, look. All right. Leos are very protective. That is what they do. They protect. Especially something that's there. Leos, they share, but they don't share. I can make you understand because I'm a Leo. They don't share their spouse at all. And I really think that this is what this is about. I'm telling you, people get antsy. The weather is about to break real soon. And my Leos is like, oh my God, I gotta make this right before the weather break. Because I know if I let this like go on and it get hot again and we ain't on good terms, somebody gonna get their ass whooped. Leo. Don't hurt nobody. Leos. But I pulled the 8 of Wands. Like, you want to talk to somebody really bad, Leo. Like, really bad. And it's like, I don't know, they may be ignoring you. Maybe because they think you just want some sex or something. I'm getting you do want the sex, but you do want to talk about the relationship too. Like, yo, I fucking miss you. But I'm ready to rip your fucking clothes off. Like, ooh, the world. That shit just, like, somebody world can crash. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck is going on, Leo? What's going on, Leo? Who is your boo, Leo? Leo is missing somebody. You want to talk about somebody lying, cheating, being sneaky, stealing? What kind of conversation you about to go have? King of Wands, mature to the Queen of Cups. You about to go talk? All right. This is for my males out there, and it don't have to be a male. And God does not disagree with same-sex relationships. Whoever told you that is a liar. No, that's true. But yeah, seems like Lucy got some explaining to do. Like, I don't know, maybe since you and this person broke up or stopped communicating, things got hard, really, really hard. And you miss them, you love them, you really in your feelings, Leo. You really miss somebody. You've been out there sowing your royal oats a lot. And now that it's about to get hot, like, oh, okay. Leo, that's a little bit backwards. It's a little bit backwards because people usually hibernate together in the winter, Leo. Let me see. What is this? What is this? It's like you want to fight somebody and fuck somebody at the same time. Like, what is you so jealous about? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is what I'm basically getting from your reading, Leo. Whoever you were in a relationship with, or your ex that's your new. Okay? Excuse me. Alright. I remember my little head, this time, right? Like, me and my dude, we broke up for like 2 months. You feel me? It was this chick. She came up with this huge lie, like she was pregnant, and the bitch was never pregnant. She told my ex that she was pregnant to break us up because she knew that that is a no for me. But as time went on, like 2 months, because we stopped talking for like 2 months, and I'm like, okay, I'm not mad no more. I'm not upset. It's not the baby's fault. Good thing I ain't gotta carry it, but we'll take the baby. And I'm gonna take my man. Okay? I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. To make a long story longer, like we went through the whole process because we was back together. Like she thought she was going to like take my man because she was pregnant or whatever. All she did was like really bring us closer and make him despise her for the lie. Because, my man was at a certain age and he didn't have children yet, and it was something we was thinking about, but we were both Leos. And it's something that we both wanted it, but we wanted it at the right time. And sometimes people, we could be like, everything got to be right before the baby come. Everything got to be in order. We got to do this, we got to have that. And sometimes that just necessarily isn't the case. It's when God say so. You're going to have that baby when God say so. So still, to make a long story longer or whatever, we got back together and she still, I'm pregnant, whatever. And he like, listen, we not fucking no more, but we gonna wait on a baby. Me and my girl, she forgave me. We back together. She know about you. So basically, this shit is over. Okay? Now, I do not condone cheating whatsoever, but sex, okay, that's another story. But Leo, we're gonna get back to the story because this story relates to your situation. Yeah, she really thought that, like her plan was to, I gotta break them apart. Like, I hate that they together. I hate their bond. I hate that they with each other. So she was jealous, very, very jealous of our connection, basically. So she made up a fake baby, and it came all down to it. Before me and my ex decided to talk, before I decided to talk to him again, I spoke with the female's aunt. And I was like, girl, yeah, she pregnant, and her due date is June 32nd. Go get, basically saying, like, you need to talk to your man. She tried to play both y'all, whatever. So to make a long story longer, one thing that me and that person could always do is talk, communication. Like, the best thing about our relationship, and still to this day, we can talk. We can literally sit down and talk to each other. Even when we angry, we upset, we still use our indoor voices with each other. It's just like, yes, we can be so frustrated, and sometimes the conversation can go from a 5 to a 10. But then we bring it back to a 5, and we're both communicating and talking to each other like, hey, I didn't like it when you did this. And when you said that made me feel, and I don't want this to ever fucking happen again. Like, stand your ground. Stand your ground, Leo. Say, listen, I don't appreciate that shit. It was embarrassing. And like, more or less, I was on some shit like, all right, fine, babe. If she had this baby, it's coming home with us, because we already knew she wasn't shit, and she wasn't never gonna be shit. And to come to find out, like, the female, the bitch couldn't even have kids. Come to find out, and she was young and couldn't, have kids, but the bitch had so many STDs and going without them getting treated. That's another story. Okay, so to make a long story longer, she couldn't even have kids. Okay, basically. So like, the whole time, like, me and my man, we were waiting and we were excited, like, okay, good, about to get this baby. I'm like, great, I ain't gotta do the 9 months, like, fuck. Look, I was gonna be at the hospital with it, like, push, bitch, push, with balloons, roses, with bells on, okay? I'm her. Yes, I'm her. So So like it was like 8 months came and this bitch was still looking like 3 months. Then 9 months and 10 months came. And then 11 months came. And then 12 months came. So like she finally was like, oh, I did have the baby, but the baby died. And so it got real crazy because like his family, like they were expecting me to be on some shit like rah rah rah, beat her up, da 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 da. Like, nah, I looked at it as like this person is sick in their fucking head to even go on with a story like, yeah, I had a baby, but the baby died, and it was crazy because one of his cousins was like, well, if you had the baby died, what a death certificate. Okay, because we talk about a baby. And when you miscarriage, you have to go, because that's what she said, she miscarriage. When you miscarriage, you have to go to the hospital for them to scrape all that shit up out of you. That baby also, like when you get an abortion, that baby is put in a cooler because it's like really this small. It's some sad shit, yo. It's some real sad shit. Like the baby be that small so that it fits into a cooler, like organs harvesting. But they take the baby and then they burn it up, you know? Okay? And a death certificate is released because this was a living being that passed through the birth canal and made it into this world, but did not live for so long. So yes, a death certificate is issued. So everybody was coming at her with all these type of difficult questions, and I'm looking like, yo, this is some real sad shit. Like I felt bad for the girl because I got heart. Do you understand? Good person, you know what I'm saying? I really felt as though like, damn, this bitch need a hug or something, but you can't have my man. Should I smack the shit out of you? No. For what? I wasn't in a relationship with her. She didn't owe me shit, and I didn't owe her a damn thing. Did she force my man to lay down and have sex with her? No. While he outside fucking her, I'm in the house on the couch watching TV. Like, listen, you dirty. I know you outside doing nasty shit. And go ahead. You won't get none of this cookie. Not until, no, I love you. And he was on some shit. You're not really leaving me. You're not leaving me. So it was a complicated situation. It was real fucking complicated. Okay. But, you know, as I did leave, I left for like 2 months. When you love someone, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, if you truly love someone, that's what unconditional love is. It's forgiveness, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But certain things is just flat out unacceptable. Because we did get to a place where I was like, okay, like, you nothing's changing with you. And I'm not sitting around waiting on nobody to change and get their shit together in their life, because you letting me know that we're not going to move forward in life together because you just simply just don't want to change. But we love each other so much. We just now got to a place where we're trying to be friends because there's still a lot of emotions there. I mean, we were together for like 5 years. And then it took like 6-7 years for us to finally be like, okay. Well, not me, more or less him, because he was in his F&Es, feelings and emotions. But it was like, yo, it wasn't even about the whole fake baby thing, because that bitch made it up, and I really felt bad for my baby, for her playing with his emotions, confirmation. I really felt bad for him, for her playing with his emotions, making him look stupid, making him hurt me in the process, which was the last fucking thing he wanted to do. But it was like, he was so scared to tell me and so scared about how I would react to it, you know, and it was bad. Like, My baby was in a dark place because he was just like, oh my God, what the fuck did I do? I lost my woman over someone that I don't even want. Someone I don't even want to fucking be with. It was like literally just a fuck. But you gotta understand, when you make those type of decisions about just a fuck, it's called consequences and repercussions. Cause and effect. Shit is going to happen. And you have to understand motives and thoughts. People have motives and thoughts. Like, why? You have to think, like, why are you doing this? Or why do you even want to do this? But to make a long story even longer, the bitch, it was like envy and jealousy, love and hate all at once. Like, she was so obsessed with how I carried myself, she tried to imitate me to like, because, imitation is the finest form of flattery, but she tried to imitate me. Like, if I just be like her, then maybe he'll fall in love with me the way he fall in. It don't work like that. Especially when you're 1 in a million. But I'm just saying, if you guys are coming back from a dark situation, a dark place, just know that some shit like this, Leo, can never happen again. And you should be smart enough to never allow what someone's saying or their actions to come between a true, real connection, something that's genuine, something that's real, that's has the possibility to last a lifetime, And it seemed like you're about to sit down and have this serious talk, like, listen, this is what we're going to do. X, Y, and Z. You need to make your mind up. Don't force nobody to make a choice right then and there. Like, give a bit some time to think about it. Give them a little time, not too long, because it doesn't, I would say this. When you make a decision, make sure that you make a decision, mind, body, and spirit. Your mind and your spirit, your body, it all needs to be one. Excuse me. A sound decision. Like, your mind and your heart got to be one when you make this decision, because this is serious. If you want to take your relationship to the next level, things like that cannot happen, Leo. And I will tell you this. When PSA, short story, real small short story. When we sat down and after it was all said and done, you know what I'm saying, we got an idea that she was lying about it or whatever. Before we even got an idea that she was lying about the shit, we missed each other so much. Like, it was just us talking and communicating. Once we got into each other's presence and like, oh, how are you feeling? We forgot about this bitch saying she was pregnant. Like, we didn't talk about that until like 2-3 days later. Like, when we saw each other, it was like, yo, I missed fucking talking to you. Like, I missed looking at you while you talking. Like, this was more so him. This was him. Like, I miss talking to you. I miss looking at you. I fucking miss you. I didn't know. You don't know how much you love someone or something until it's gone. So it was just like, I'm just steady talking. And he's just steady sitting there looking at me, staring. But we're talking, and I can see how he looking at me like, yo, I love you and I missed you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I love you and I missed you too. Don't be no fucking stupid dummy no more. But I forgive you. And baby, makeup sex is the best sex. You hear me? Do you hear me? Bitch was like, ride a cowboy up in that bitch. Like, you hear him, Shan? Tear that ass up. Yeah, I go hard. I go in. I go hard in the motherfucking, you know what? Not today, Leo. Not today. But you need to understand, Leos demand respect and loyalty. Why? Because they're royalty. So Leo, just breathe. This shit gonna work out. Whatever you've been going through, listen, whoever you going in to talk to, you guys love each other. And you can talk about it and you will work it out. And some of you Leos, it's just the lie was so big you ain't gonna be able to come back from it. But maybe you guys can agree to still have some type of connection with each other, because like you never just throw like a person completely away out of your life unless they like did some bodily harm to you, your family, or something. I don't, I deal with things differently. You don't just throw somebody away, So I hope you guys can come to a common ground about the situation, But that's all I got for you today, Leo. I'm the goddess of justice. You can call me Justice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You can comment. I'll read it. But